Welcome back, my chosen ones. I hope that you're feeling so blessed and so loved. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I'm just so grateful that we're building this beautiful community. Really, truly about love, guidance, what's happening in our life. It's very hard to share the life of a chosen one with those that don't understand it. Okay, we have King of Wands, Page of Wands, Justice, and the Fool at the bottom. I feel like you're always torn in two different directions in life. And truly, you just want fairness, you just want balance. Okay, I just want to connect to the energy, please. Okay, let's see what this is about. I feel like you're always pulled in directions. And okay, I'm feeling like there's people over here, there's people over here. And you're trying to make this person over here happy, or this group of people and these people over here happy. And the truth is, it's like you just want peace for yourself. Who is making you happy? Who is there making sure that you're okay? I feel like your entire life you've been always pulled in directions. I just feel like there's been a lot of burden, a lot of responsibility on you. Okay, and I just keep hearing the word like set your boundaries, set your boundaries. Page of Cups. Okay, this is more than just a message coming towards you. I feel like this is you reclaiming your life. This is you receiving back what you've put out. This is you setting boundaries. I just feel like there's been a lot of guilt, or there's a lot of shame, where it's like, no, like you always had to be the adult even as a child. For some, only take that as it resonates. And you were just looking for somebody or some type of offer. It's like, wait, when is someone going to come into my life like I've been in other people's life? It's like you were looking for somebody just like yourself in a way to help you, but nobody showed up. And now I feel like something is showing up for you. Could we get more confirmation on this Page of Cups? Look at Knight of Wands. Yes, somebody or something is coming in, and they're coming fast towards you with an energy of, look, I bring a lot of clarity. I bring a lot of peace. And for some of you, this is you setting boundaries. This is you standing up for you. This is you drawing the line in the sand where you're not responsible for them, not financially, not emotionally, not spiritually anymore. With the Hierophant, yeah. It's like people are always attracted to your light. People have been attracted to your words. It's like you always brought hope to those that were feeling down. Been the caretaker, been the nurturer, been the one that everybody could always rely on. You have a lot of wisdom, and people see that. People see your light and they're like, oh, the chosen one, they're fearless. They could handle this. And look at the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like for some, this is even about money, where it's like people always have their hand out like, oh, I need this. And you always feel responsible for some reason. Like their livelihood is your responsibility, and it's not. However they chose to navigate their life, that was their decision. It wasn't your decision. You chose to do something else, and I feel like you do have a lot of abundance coming in. But I feel like the divine is saying, set your boundaries. Be very, very clear. It has not been reciprocated. It's like you've always been giving your time, your energy. For some, it's like this is your abundance that we're talking about. Yeah, this is you setting your boundaries. This is you reaffirming your worth and that you deserve a life filled with freedom, not carrying other people. I feel like you had to carry a lot of people in this lifetime. You had to carry a lot of responsibility. Yeah, always, always giving. This is you, always, always giving. Giving to those all around you. And I feel like for some, this is definitely family. Doesn't have to even be blood related, but somebody that you consider family. I feel like even in relationships, you're always, always giving. And now it's your time. Things have to change. Look at the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Things truly have to change, because you're never going to have this peace of mind. You're never going to have this clarity if you don't set boundaries. Because someone's always going to be with their hand out. For some reason, people look at you and they don't think that you have the struggles that you do, or they think that their struggles are worse. And so it's like they always come to you. Here, carry my burden. Here, make me happy. Here, pay this or pay that. I need this. I need you for something. It's like, but this is your time. This is your time to truly receive. I feel like the energy here is, you have such a beautiful heart, and it's almost like to say no. You feel like you're disappointing people. And I feel like since you were little, you were always in that energy where it's like, if I make everybody happy, then there'll be peace for everybody. Everybody will feel good. You're such a beautiful soul. You were always concerned about making sure that other people were happy. I feel like you can read a room. The moment you walk in, it's like you can feel the energy. You can read everybody. And you're always that peacemaker. And I swear those lights just completely like flickered. You're always that peacemaker. You're such a sweet soul. Look at King of Pentacles. You have this abundance coming in. I'm telling you, this is a message from the divine to set boundaries. Okay, I feel like people around you, like they crashed their own life. Does that make sense? They made choices that they have to live with. It's not your responsibility. I feel like this message is just keep saying like, okay, they're not your responsibility. It's okay to let go. You're not responsible for other people and their choices. You've worked so hard. Look at all these pentacles that keep coming out. You've worked so hard for everything. You put in the time, the effort. You take everything so very seriously. And then people are just with their hand out to you always. That's changing though. Energy I'm picking up, that's changing because you are. It's like you're stepping into your energy. You're stepping into your new freedom. You're walking away from those, number one, that are using you. Number two, that are taking advantage, that don't see you as a person, that don't see you as somebody that works just as hard as everybody else, if not harder, because you had a lot of warfare that you had to deal with. You had a lot of negativity that you're fighting off on top of normal every single day life. You're walking away from those that are taking advantage, those that don't have that. And I don't want to say respect, but for some, respect for you. And this is you setting your boundaries, saying, no, see me for me. Yeah, this is you. Look at, again, with the Pentacles, this is you holding on to your security, your stability. Because there's somebody out there that's always trying to take. Whether this is in relationships, whether this is family, whether this is friends. It's like everybody always comes to you. Well, I need for you to do this. Can you do this? Here's all my problems. Fix them. I need for you to give me your time, your abundance, your energy. It's like spreading you so thin. That's not going to happen anymore because you need this. You need this time for yourself. Yeah, this is you making the choice to stand up for yourself. This is you coming to an energy where no longer are you going to be taken advantage of life. No longer are you going to be the one responsible for everybody's happiness all around you. We can't do that. We've already been drained emotionally, energetically, spiritually, financially. Those days are done. You're walking away from that. Look at, okay? It's the ending and the new beginning. The ending of you getting taken advantage of. The beginning of this new life, this freedom, this justice, this balance, this fairness that you truly deserve. What messages do we have for this chosen ones? I'm telling you, you are the sweetest soul that I've ever read for, because honestly, like other people's happiness, other people's joy, other people's problems, you're like, no, I don't want you to go through any type of pain. Let me help you. It's like everybody could always rely on you. But it left you stuck. It left you just tied to all of these other souls, tied to their issues, tied to making sure they're happy. Where it's like you couldn't barely have enough energy to work on your own life, to have the life that you've always dreamt of. It's like you were always stuck in this, always feeling blindsided as well too. Like, oh gosh, when am I going to have my peace? When am I going to have my time? When am I going to have love? When am I going to just be able to live in my own success, my own rewards, without always being spread so thin? And that's what it is. It's like you've been spread so thin over the years where this has become your normal. But I'm here to tell you, you deserve this happiness. You deserve rest. You don't need to constantly be giving. Look at There's people in your life that always play victim. Always. They're always in this energy of poor me, poor me, poor me. Give to me, give to me, give to me. It's like they play on your empathy. They play on your willingness to always be there. I feel like for a lot, I feel like I'm tapping into relationship energy. It's like you've always been so kind, and I feel like people take your kindness as a weakness, and then they use that to get what they want. But I'm telling you, this is a thing of the past. Yeah, because you are this Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter if you're male or female. You're going to stand in your power. You're going to stand for yourself. You're going to stick up for yourself like you've stuck up for everybody else. This is your time for you, for your enjoyment in life. It's like you've worked. Look at this as your retirement. Okay, look at this as you shifting out of that old workspace, because that's what it felt like. It felt like work on your soul, work on your spirit, where it was like people just draining you, and it's like, nope, not anymore. This is my time for me. Oh my gosh, look at the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, everything is shifting. This is you shifting out of that old karmic cycle. This just came up in your last reading. This is you shifting away from people. It's like everything is turning. And this is you standing in your strength, in your truth, on top of the world, not getting used, not being just sucked into other people's energy, not sucked in by some people. There's snakes, there's devil energy, which always represents narcissistic energy to me. But this is you standing in the truth, protected by the divine, standing on top, so connected. This is how you're truly going to help others. You're such a connected being of light. You don't need to be responsible for other people. You're not responsible for their happiness. You're not responsible for their finances. You're not responsible to be everything that everybody else needed. What about you? What about you? Yes, I'm telling you, the divine is coming in and saying, look, you hold the power, you hold the key. You're in control of this. Yeah, set these boundaries. I'm telling you, the message today right now is set these boundaries. Set boundaries with those that take advantage of it, that think that, things come to you so easily, and they don't. If they knew what you have gone through, I'm telling you, people think that everything just comes to the chosen one so easily, and it doesn't. It really, really doesn't. It's like they just are stuck in their own mind, that they feel sorry for themselves. You've always had to be on guard, because everything just kept coming at you. All of this responsibility, all of this burden. Yeah, no more, because this is you recovering in an energy now where it's like, wait, okay, this is too much. You've had all of this warfare against you. I feel like for some, even from childhood, you've always had to be responsible for other people's burdens, other people's happiness. And now it's like you're trying to recover, and you can't keep giving and recovering at the same time. You have to think about you. And I know that's hard for you because you've always thought about other people. You've always been there to help everybody else. But I'm telling you, this is so important that you start focusing on you, your growth, your happiness. You're so used to always balancing everybody else out, being there juggling 1,000 things at once, 1,000 people, trying to make sure that everybody's pleased. But all it's done is like pull you into these rocky seas, to the point where it's like we feel sick sometimes because we're so overwhelmed. So the divine is saying, connect back to you. It's okay. This is not you being selfish. This is you loving you. This is you setting boundaries for your future, for your happiness, for your love, for your soul, for your sanity even. It's very difficult. Oh my gosh, and look at you. Always come out as the sun or the star. This is you always shining so bright. And the divine is saying, shine all of this energy back into you, back into your life. You have such an amazing future coming towards you. You have it already right now, but this is you shining in this freedom, in this light. You literally have been the light for so many others. Okay, the energy that they're bringing me to is, even in your darkest times, it's like you've never asked for help. Even in your darkest times, it's like you've always been that light. And now the divine is saying, this is for you to shine the rest of your life in this happiness. Yeah. It's like you've always been there to rescue everybody so fast. Didn't matter what you were going through. You were the rescuer. And now it's time for you to love you again, to let go of everything in the past. Oh my gosh, look at Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, do you see how many pentacles we got in this reading? You have this abundance coming in, and the divine wants to make sure that you're protecting yourself by setting these boundaries so it can freely come in. And don't feel guilty, because you're not financially responsible for anybody other than yourself. You've done your part. You have such a blessing coming in. I feel like this is going to just lead you to the energy of traveling, truly enjoying life. I feel like for some, even for the first time. Take that as it resonates. This is you getting freedom to create whatever it is in this lifetime that you want to create. The divine is going to bless you, but the divine also wants to make sure that you're setting boundaries with those that truly need for you to put the boundaries out there. There was a lot of takers. Yeah, look at, with the World card, this is you in this completion. This is you always helping, like literally the world out there. This is you finally getting centered, finally having your peace, closing out old cycles, closing out old patterns, closing out those connections where there's nothing but takers. This is your time for you. You're stepping in a new energy. Look at, with the Ace of Pentacles in the World as your closing cards. This is you stepping in this energy, closing out all old karmic cycles, all old patterns that were not healthy for you. Setting boundaries with those that need boundaries. Because you have this wonderful abundance coming in. And you need to protect it. You need to protect yourself. Okay, guys, here is your reading. Sending you so much love and so much light. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I will see you in my next video.